Here we go, everybody. Let's talk about plastic surgery. Procedures from a plastic surgeon are getting more and more common, from small nips and tucks to feel better about aging to complete transformations. Whatever you choose, it is so crucial to choose the right doctor to do it. Our next guest, Dr. Adam J. Rubinstein, is a board certified, award winning plastic surgeon whose skills are sought out by patients from around the world. He's here to talk to us about the trends and important things to consider when choosing a plastic surgeon. We are so happy to have you on Liftoff, Doctor. I have a lot of questions for you.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure.
So tell me a little bit about your practice and your voice as a patient advocate.
I think to me, they're one and the same. Being a doctor means you should always be advocating for your patients, but I try and do it in a broader sense. I'm really active in trying to educate patients, trying to educate people so that they know what the real story is in everything that I do, all the cosmetic surgery and procedures and products that we deal with. The most important thing begins with board certification, and not just any board certification by the American Board of Plastic Surgery, which is the only board that certifies plastic surgeons in the United States. That is the place to start. And easy way to do that is go to a website called certificationmatters.org, and you can look up any doctor in the United States.
So you recently launched a new series on your social media platform called Naked Beauty TV. It's a behind the scenes look at plastic surgery. Tell us about why you wanted to create that and what you felt was important for people to know.
It's something I've been working on for years. The idea behind Naked Beauty is that we're going to show you exactly what you said, behind the scenes. We're going to show you everything behind the curtain. Of course, you'll see the kind of stuff people want to see. Our patient stories, people going through real procedures, having real surgery done. And we're going to show you a lot of the stuff that's behind the scenes of that. So in our first episode, we talk about someone who's having a breast augmentation, and she talks about why she's having it. We kind of show a little bit of her personal story, and we're going to take you where they make breast implants. So we show you exactly how those breast implants get made and how they find their way into my office.
You are always on the cutting edge, and I love that about you. You're always doing new trending procedures, including Elicor. What are some of the training procedures that you do to get ready for it? And who is Elicor appropriate for?
Well, Elicor is really exciting. This is a new technology that is, the concept here is that when we do surgery, like if I do a facelift, I'm going to make incisions around the side of the face. We're going to keep it hidden around the ear. It can be very discreet. And what we're doing is kind of lifting up all the skin, redraping it, and then we're going to be trimming off a piece of skin. So there'll be a small piece of skin that we remove that is excess, and we tighten it up. Well, this is a pretty ingenious way to take out extra skin without making any incisions. It's called fractional coring. Coring is kind of what it sounds like. It's tiny little circular needles that will punch into the skin, and they're hollow. So the diameter of the needle is the amount of skin being removed. It punches in and pulls out that tiny little circular bit of skin. And it's got an array of needles, and those needles are kind of like a sewing machine going in and out in different areas, and each time pulling out this tiny, tiny little bit of skin. And those microcores represent as much as 8% of the area that you've been working on. So if you can take anywhere from, say, 3, 4, up to 8% of surface area with no incision, you're going to get a little bit of tightening of that skin. You'll get contraction, and you're removing some of the excess skin with no incisions, less downtime than an operation would give you, and pretty nice results.
Amazing. Thank you so much for all that information. It was great having you on Liftoff.
My pleasure. Happy to come back anytime. Thanks for having me.
Stay tuned because we're going to keep giving you more information and insights with our next guest. We'll be right back.